on your edge, Link. This formidable adversary was made by Ganon, and brought me to a warrior's demise 100 years ago. Do not allow this to be your end. Fight for your life. And its death. This thing is fast. Watch yourself. Well done. Fight for your life. And its death. This thing is fast. Watch yourself. Attack. Unleash your power! apologize.